I know what you're gonna say. Marius, you need to slow down. Think about your feelings. Well, I don't want to think about my feelings. So just let me be alone for a bit. I will. Count on that.
Carlo eats gonads. There isn't enough perfume in AO.
Quiet, you! It's not bodies, but not our voices.
Does this amuse you, seeing your kin caged like beasts?
No true kin would desert Solace. All we have are our oaths to Nandru, and you broke them.
Right. They're not the only ones either.
The damn oaths again. You might as well be the one in chains. Our founder, Nandru, didn't intend for his people to starve. I'd bet you my kidneys he didn't build Solace Keep so we can die of starvation in it. No, he would have wanted us to live.
Honestly, I don't care anymore. I'm getting too hungry to even think.
What's going on here is Pargrunen business. Stay out of it, Outlander.
Yeah, don't need a blessed outsider pretending they know anything. Move along.
Can't imagine why you even set foot here. These are Pargrunen lands, last I checked.
Meaning mind your tongue and your judgment while you're here, outsider. These folk have done much to deserve their cages.
You won't find much at that old ruin, but I'm glad to see you go.
Follow the main road north and then east. You'll find some dirt paths to follow after you hit the cliffs. Now mind your business.
Strange being back here. Thought I'd left for good. 10! Don't see anything. This is it for me. Stay safe! Roll 10!
Together, Lord.
Then raw! Then raw!
Watch this! Get the blade!
Just a minute.
Then raw! Well, that was fun.
Child's play.
One moment.
That's done.
Stay.
Patient steering.
Then raw! Behind it!
Need a moment, dear.
Taking more time.
Back by now. Be careful, traveler. The Tusks are friends to no one. Should you need help, I'm happy to lend it. Are you by Nandru? Are you the Adiran envoy? I think I know already, but what brings you out here to the Tusks? My guess? I'd bet good coin that you're here on a trade mission. I didn't mean to imply you did. We let an Adiran caravan through a few days ago. First caravan we ever let through from anywhere, actually. I've never known anything like it. They had so many wonderful things. Food, linens, medicine. They had a letter from your ambassador in Paradise, too. And when I saw you, well, you get the idea. Wishful thinking on my part. Gods, I'd love to see them roll by again. Yes, just a few nice words about wanting to reach out to us. Wanting to offer us nice meats and soft fabrics.
And he just offered this from the goodness of his heart? Really?
Anyway. Yes, our laws have always forbidden trade. Still do, technically. But the keep is split on that, and we needed the supplies, so we made an allowance. Well, actually, I'm worried about the caravan. It should have returned from Solace by now, but it hasn't. I don't play guessing games. They left along the main road. You can't miss it, really. Also, in the convoy there was a dwarven woman. Gilleen? I'd like very much to know she's okay. Yes, but what I'd like most is to just know she's safe. Thank you, Envoy. I'll look forward to the good news.
You've lived in the Tusks all your life. Might want to temper that excitement.
I wonder how our sentries are holding against the Zarips. Radut, be reasonable. We can't live out here like this.
Listen, we're besieged by Malian and outsiders. Lorraine still begs me to search for the missing Adiran merchant company. Stretch too deep even for that. I only ask you to hold on a bit longer until our replacement comes.
I will try. This can't last.
Oh, what a large tower.
I wonder
Think
when
the
we'll
Watchers are
get back to
compensating
the
for
keep.
something?
Why? Gus is really starting to raise a stink. I don't know. Sometimes I wonder. Well, let's not talk about it. Wouldn't want to.
This place has seen better days.
Try to breathe. Please, just try to breathe. My head. Under trees.
Winewood is to the north. Beware of bandits and outcasts along the paths.
Need to get to this before the mortar dries. Need to get this fixed. Don't want to end up like Fuhrer. Hey. If you're buying, I'm selling. I'm not quite sure what you're holding there. But if anyone can help you, it's Forge Master Della. You can find them in the forge in Solace Keep, if they'll let you inside.
Don't worry about that. We have our ways.
Oh, not my problem either way. Did you want to buy anything? Ugh. Oh, don't worry. We're long past that.
Right. You've had your fun. Let the poor Nim dude get back to work.
Hey, I might have something for you, envoy.
One moment.
Another Adiran. Damned if I ever saw the like. So you're the envoy they reported at the gate. Beats turning away the refugees from Shatterscarp, at least. Is it true that many drop dead suddenly? The alternative? I confess I'm ignorant about life beyond the borders, but... never mind. You're here, and I'm glad for it. The sentries were right about you. You have the same features as Arnandru. Taller, of course, but nevertheless.
Wait, is that you, Marius? Gods, here we go.
What happened to your accent? Did you lose it?
I did. So Nimdudes like you would ask dumb questions.
Well, good to see you alive, regardless. You know what?
I'm going to treat this as a good omen. Nandru himself knows we need one out here.
Founder of Solace Keep. We have a statue of him there. You both share, similar features around the face, huh?
Anyway, the Tusks never offered us much, and that was before the Beatles rose in their numbers. Never mind the Zorips, or the Dream Scourge, or fucking Amalia. The Beatles and Zorips come back faster than we can cut them down. And despite everything she's done, I don't want Amalia or her wardens to come to harm. She and I used to command this tower in turn. I and my wardens kept watch while she and hers rested in the keep. And so too the reverse. Until her last watch, that is. When she and her wardens abandoned their post and marched on the gate and tried to leave. Because life in the tower is torture. We're low on supplies. The Waste are winning against us. They had made a request to the keep for aid. After it was denied, her warden spoke of mutiny. And after that, well, fighting broke out at the gate. My wardens and I rushed from our leave when we heard the alarms. Drove Amalia back. Now she set up camps in the wastes. Main one is just up north in the Twined Wood. Another's just west of there, in a tower. Another east, in a cave. She's broken her oath, and I'm trying to find a way to uphold mine. To watch over the garden. It is this that keeps us bound to the Tusks. Our oaths are mortal matters.
Traditionally, if a warden's oath is unfulfilled, their spirit lingers until another warden sees it completed. Or so they say.
So it is. And if one of our own breaks an oath, well, I'd be breaking another oath if I speak much more to Marius. But you get the idea. No. All I want is peace with her. But our talks, such as they were, have totally broken down. Whenever I approach, she just tells me to stay away from the land beneath her banners. And after her raid, after our skirmishes, I don't see how we can talk anymore. But would you be willing to talk to her? You are an envoy, after all. I'm sure you've diffused more complicated situations. I don't want to spill blood to secure peace if it can be avoided. All I can say is this. I have no demands except that she stops attacking us for trading near her camps. But she says she won't stop until they can all leave. And I can't grant her passage out of the Tusks. She has no duty out there. nor can I grant her one. I don't know how to break the stalemate. But I'll quit talking your ear off. Thank you for indulging me. If you see Amalia or any of her camps, I hope you can get through to them.
Roll 10!
Hey, I might have something for you, envoy.
Another hunt, another meal for all of us. I wonder if it'll taste any better this time.
It better be. Wonder what the hunting is like in Adir.
We've really got to watch our step out there.
Camp is empty. Do you think they might have left behind snacks? They've certainly left everything else. What sort of expedition chooses to cross a valley full of lava?
Roll 10!
Got it shot.
Roll 10! Heist it!
Just a minute.
Then rock! Then rock!
Not yet. Try again. Hold on.
Stay.
Take a moment, people. Not bad enough we're going into more godless ruins. We're also walking face first into a beetle. Lovely.
Need a moment here. Looks like the beetles have settled in nicely. Those tracks missed me. The driver had a few before they left.
Give me a moment. Stay safe!
Funny how we see more wrecked wagons than intact ones out here in the Tusks. There's a set of wagon tracks heading east from there.
And judging by those tracks, the wagon had a worryingly large freight.
Please.
Traveler, what business have you here with me?
That must be Lorraine's merchant. Looks like the ogre got to her first.
Well, what is it? Please, don't joke. It hurts to laugh.
Please just do what he's...
What did I say?
I'm sorry.
Now, where were we? Cruel, foolish, just like the others. So be it.
Someone is taking the weapon.
Taking the shot!
Patience, dearie.
Quick move!
You need a moment, dear.
Gotcha. Stay a minute.
Just a minute.
I guess that's that then. He's dead. And I'm... Thank you, Envoy. I'm going to go back to the tower. Might set up shop while I figure everything out. I look forward to it. Thank you again, Envoy, for everything.
Run while you can.
We've...
There's a set of wagon tracks heading east from there.
And judging by those tracks, The wagon had a worryingly large friend.
I can bring back someone to help you.
Traveler, what business have you here with me?
Looks like the merchant Lorraine.
Well,
Yes, I'm...
Gilleen, you and I are talking, Traveler. You and I. Yes, I am. What more would you have me say? Because they attacked me.
They... Oh, gods.
With fury and hate, they struck at me, simply because I approached them. I was attacked, and so I killed them. Because now, you and I must talk. If you care for her safety, we must talk. I am ill. I am dying. But I am not beyond hope. Not if I can get a cure for my molder lung in time. Because then I shall release Gilleen.
Oh, please don't.
I'd ask you to think of Gilleen before you do. You will. I am glad. I am glad. I apologize. Gilleen said the caravan carried a book. Warren, bring me the cube. Is that so? Very well. You may speak to Gilleen if she can be of any use. We will be here waiting.
Please, hurry. Just find whatever he needs and get me out of here. It'd be somewhere among the carts. Yes. You know, as desolate as the land is, I don't think the stars look better anywhere else.
No guarantees we'll get through the gates. Probably not well liked in Solace these days.
They come.
We've got company!
Call 10!
Patient spirit!
Ice it!
Someone lives in that cave. Be alert.
All right.
Take a moment, people.
Quiet. Well, if you insist. Just a minute.
Taking more time. Stay.
Stay! Call 10! Call 10!
Patient spirit!
Then rough! Easy!
Hold that now. Got it.
Then rough!
It burns. Not yet.
이석삼 테마 예술
Just a minute. Watch this. Right as rain. I think I see a steel garrote camp ahead. They're already here. That can't be good news.
As I live and breathe, the faithless envoy. Ludwine finds your loyalty a touch diminished. If you're looking for the Inquisitor, she's hunting a lead to the garden through its twisted silver roots. The tower calls, and it turns, and it calls, but for the roots we go, if not for the roots. The roots say your name, Envoy. They say you told them to do it. I feel I can't think straight. Body's full of roots, pulling me. You did this, didn't you? The roots try to choke the steel garrote, and we will strangle them in return. Cut them, bleed them.
Oh dear. Be careful. He might be too far gone.
The roots come, and you'll be the death of the sun. Won't let you. We'll stop you. Kill you! Die as the roots die. Die, traitor! Lay yourself down. Envoy, over here. Here we go. Stop.
Someone's eager to meet us. Watch your right!
Got a shot.
Need a moment, dear. Just a minute.
say?
Time for payback.
I'll never get used to watching you do that. If it weren't so deadly and disturbing to look at, it'd be breathtaking.
I don't think this broken bridge will help us. Didn't we read about another way into the garden, though? The other path is hidden well. I certainly don't see any way across the acid sea.
But there's another path. Just not a path anyone told me about.
Exploration and a chance to embarrass the Steel Garrote? Oh, Envoy, you spoil me.
Worst comes to worst, we can ask the Wardens of Solace for help. At least they won't let a man die on their doorstep. Right. If we're going, let's go.
This would be a great spot, but there's so many of them. What are you doing here? This place isn't safe. The homestead up ahead is all run by Zarps. Used to be it was occupied by outcasts, but things happened. The region's getting more lethal. If you think the Salos steppe was hell, it's nothing next to the primordial depths up north. The Zarps used to be more peaceful, but the recent tremors tore up the terrain so badly, they had to go south. The usual way. Not enough resources. Too much paranoia. Surviving on a farm isn't easy. The last people to live on that farm were a pair of brothers who started thinking one or the other had the plague. Before that, there was a married couple who died rather tragically. There are some Bargrunen living in the wastelands out here, all without the aid of the wardens. If someone got rid of these Arabs, they might be able to shelter here, maybe even grow some crops. It's up to you if you would like to help out with these Arabs, but I hope you do.
Quiet, Nimdut. Tragic, but they did try to run a farm in the Tusks.
What? Behind you! Look behind you! Fire! Roll 10! Oh, better. Roll 10!
Need a moment, dear. Oh, that's hot.
Then
You all right, dear? Need a break soon.
Stay safe! Isok Sam!
Take it as soon as I can.
Put it out!
Patience, dearie.
Glad that's all.
We're on the precipice of something magical. You can feel it, can't you? The garden is within our grasp. All we need now is the courage and wisdom to brave the unknown. That shouldn't be a problem. I've done a lot of learning in our time together. Are you afraid of what's to come? I'm not judging, just curious. You've certainly faced it enough times. I believe, for the first time in ages, that I am not afraid. I used to care so much about discovery, invention, achievement. But deep down, I was afraid. Afraid that I wasn't living up to my potential. You've been paying attention. Since we met, everything I believed has been proven wrong. That the island can be controlled. That I alone can fix it. Even my parents. Gods. They really had no idea what they were doing. Just like me. Well, it puts things into perspective. I'm so tired of being afraid. I need to accept my limitations or embrace them. Even if I'm wrong again, that's part of the journey. I have no idea where it leads. And for the first time, it's fine. Perfectly fine. Did I? Huh. I don't know what I expected. Feels nice. Glad I could get that off my chest. We have bigger problems to worry about, but I appreciate these little moments. You have an inquisitive mind. I respect that. If you ever feel your education is missing something, I'd be happy to teach you what I know. All you have to do is ask. Excellent. The Imperial Court taught you well, but I suspect there were gaps in what they call an education. If there's anything you've been dying to learn from an Animancer, now's the time. Unfortunately, that can take a lifetime. It's the sad reality of our work. But I'll give you the short version. Now, let's begin. You, drifted off for a moment. Were you paying attention? Really? What's the last thing I said? Well, aren't you the clever one? No harm done, of course. I don't mind if you catch a few winks.
Besides, a little nap is good for the soul. I slept through my share of lectures, and look how I turned out. That's all I have to teach you for now. I'll chime in if anything else comes to mind. Pleasant dreams.
Rawatayans love to boast about how barren and rugged our homeland is. But we've got nothing on the Pargrunan living here. I can't fault your optimism, but would you think that if this was the only landscape you ever saw, day in and day out? According to Marius, his people are forbidden from ever leaving the Tusks.
I did tell you that, didn't I? Must have been drunk.
I'm all for pulling together, but that's just oppressive.
You're not alone. A lot of people in Solace would agree with you.
Exactly. It's not a home if you have to lock people in it. Ravatai has a similar problem. Between the constant storms and the rocky soil, the lands never supported us easily. So many of us find work as sailors and mercenaries. We explore the world as soldiers or as part of a trade mission. We venture out. We're encouraged to. Yeah. Strength through striving. Everyone in the Living Lands faces struggle, but people choose that, and usually to escape something worse. Forcing people into a lifetime of hardship for the sake of principle or tradition is a different matter entirely. Never. The Pargrunan of Solace are notoriously suspicious of outsiders. Though, from the looks of this place, Solace's real concern has got to be keeping its people in, not keeping the rest of us out. Good luck finding a soft spot to bed down.
Envoy, I'm not ready to go to Solace. Maybe there's another way. Maybe we can fashion some kind of flying boat? Fui tu meio, Envoy. I don't know. There's just so much. I understand, and I'm sorry. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'll do what I can. You can rely on me. There is something that's bothering me. Specifically, if you can spare a moment. Since we entered the Tusks, I've been getting these flashes of memory. Like there are answers in my head I can't get to. They seem to be about a village, somewhere north of Solace. Fear and sorrow, but also answers. I don't know. It could be the worst idea ever, but this is the first time I've felt like there might be answers out there. Anyway. You too.
Schemes in the dark. The mountains shift in unknowable shapes. The sulfur scalds. We do not like to linger in this place. The rushes stir. We smell danger. Obstacles in the path. Beast of treachery smells you. It stalks you across the land. A sword for a settlement, the scorpion promises to protect. Rose today, thorn tomorrow. Friend or foe, the branches shake. Another time, a distant ache. A hidden strike, a bond bleeds in silence. Have your hands known this? Need the packmates to survive. Why? Forsaken is the knife that wounds for others, not itself. The venom bloomed. We wonder, what good is a vow if it can break? We ponder. We have learned much. Dream of dandelions with two heads.
Gods. Anyone else finding it hard to breathe?
I never thought I'd say this, but I miss the farms.
Never noticed this sulfur smell before. Foitu Mayu. It's Cosmine. Just let me handle this.
Mar? Marius? No. You must be a ghost. A curse.
That would be news to me.
You're alive. You... Asshole! You show your face now? Now?
Several times, but I hit more than I missed.
We used to be friends. Or so I thought. But then this Jitule left. Unannounced. No note, no nothing. Didn't even say goodbye to Iancu. And now you cozy up here, after 3 years, with an adherent godlike, no less? No offense. I can't allow that. You know the rules. Outsiders cannot enter without express permission of the Council.
Or with an honored warden.
Which you are not. I shouldn't even be talking to either of you. It's forbidden. Emperor? What's that?
It's their word for a fancy guy in a big gold hat.
I know what that means. I was trying to be sarcastic.
Come on, just for once, consider not being a complete Jatule and let us pass.
You know the position this puts me in. If I let you in, the Council will have my head. The traditions of Solace exist for a reason.
Right, to keep you all from thinking for yourselves. Cosmine, Solace Keep is in real danger. Do you truly think I'd come back here for anything less?
Gods damn it. I'm going to regret this, aren't I? I'll let you in, but be warned. Solace is not as it was, Marius.
I doubt it. Nothing really changes in Solace.
You'll see for yourself. The Council isn't what it was. Keep a watchful eye. Lower it on down. Quickly now.
Drawbridges and high walls are no defense against the Dream Scourge.
Just be aware, people of Solace are just as stubborn as its walls. Gods. Here we go.
If it's the new recruit playing games again, I'm going to... Your face... It's just like... No. It's the lack of sleep. It's impossible. They let anyone in these days, huh? You look just like Nandru. You have his markings. The council is going to lose its mind.
Mikhail is going to...
Duty
know
won't
what
beat us.
Mikhail is going to do.
Duty won't
This
keep
will never
us from
happen.
dying. I can't wait to see what the council will say. But Kostya says that Solace Keep is nothing but a crypt. We'll die in here. I'm so tired of listening to you. Kostya this, Kostya that. Solace Keep protects us all. I don't want to hear another word.
An outlander.
Don't mean to be disrespectful, but we'd prefer not to deal with your kind. What's wrong with talking to the Outlander, We need outside opinions. We need medicine. You're sick, Mother. Pargrunen affairs are Pargrunen affairs. We don't speak of them to outsiders. Even if it costs you your life, Mother? You'd rather die than ask for help from an Outlander?
Kostya has a lot to answer for. Poisoning our youth's minds with these ideas.
Once again, Outlander, we did not ask for your opinion. Leave us before we call for a warden's assistance. Why won't you listen? If we don't change our ways, the Pargrunen are done for. I don't want to hear another word of this.
Never thought I'd miss Emerald Stair.
Welcome back to Wodica's Nails, an outsider. Nobody told me to expect outs. Excuse me. Welcome to Solace Keep. Do you have any...
Yes, of course. Straight towards the back, you'll find stairs to the forge. On the right are the mess hall and the quartermaster. Up the stairs to the left is where we cultivate a small amount of plant life, and to the right is the Shrine of Vodica. A word of warning before you enter. You are the first outsiders to visit the keep in longer than I know. The point is, my brethren won't be used to you. Keep that in mind. Farewell, outsider.
Sanctuary of Nandru. Hasn't changed a bit.
Vodica's crown, an outsider.
You should open up for more trade.
It can cost you right, huh? There's mystery in it. That's for sure.
Outsider! Feel like helping us out? Welcome to the Tusks. Be courteous while in Solace's halls, and you shall check the board for bounties. Anything catch your eye? No. Our fighters are more than capable, but they are stretched thin. Times are hard. But that's life here in the Tusks. Resources are scarce out here. We need... Be safe out... We've to... Hey, be careful with those ogres. Be careful. Some of our best wardens were lost too. Put that poor husk out of its misery. Destroy it, so that the soul within can be free. Be careful with this one. We believe it's the source of the people's infesting the region.
I'll have to bring this to the Council's attention.
What do you want? Depends on what you care about. I heard something about the trade cap. And Mina here's been blubbering for a while. But that's all I've got. Suit yourself.
Damn. Outsiders in the keep? Joffrey really must be shit at commanding the wardens if you got in. Marius? You're back? God's alive. I never thought I'd see you again.
Mina, is that you? Didn't recognize you with all that whiskey smell around you.
The whiskey helps me sleep. I've been working extra shifts without Petru here. Things would be a lot better if he was still in charge. I do, given that I am one. Our Captain Petru went missing. Of course Mihala says he's on council business, but that's a load of saka. There's more that goes on in this keep than that old crone knows about. It's law in the keep that we don't ever leave Solace. Ever. Not unless we're on assignment at an outpost. Your friend Marius here is an example as to what happens if we do. Some people don't like that. Petru... he skirted the rules. Has some project out there, with that abandoned warden tower. He usually goes out for a day or two, but always comes back. It's been weeks now, and nothing. I figure... something must have happened to him. I think so too. I'd love to look into it, but Joffrey won't spare any wardens. Look, I know it's not your business, but you're the only one who can go in and out of the keep. If you happen to go by the abandoned Warden Tower, just to the northwest of Solace, even a clue as to where he is would help. Never thought I'd see an outsider do more for me than my own people.
Sometimes people just leave. He's probably drunk somewhere feeling bad about it.
Oh, great. Outsider. You need something?
Mihala is to blame. We need to open our gates to the world, lest it leave us behind. Absolutely. Can you imagine if we had access to fresh crops from... No, I
No, I couldn't possibly. It's too precious. Safe. In the drawer.
Abaddon, patron god of smiths and forges. Animancers respect him. Minerals fear him.
Ah, the outside! Ah, I hope you don't mind if I shout a bit. I feel like it's impossible to hear anything over all this banging and quenching. Indeed, when they came down to tell us that we had outsiders about, I swore I misheard. Ah. I suppose it would. We just, don't... I am Forge Master Della. Recently appointed, I should add. Old Master...
Master Tassa died? I figured that old lady would live forever.
So did I. Turns out death comes for us all. Surprised me, too. Thanks, outsider. Kind of you to say. What can I do for you? Did he now? And what exactly is... Hobbiton's shiny beard? That's star metal! These days I work more with a quill than a hammer, but I think I can make an exception for this. And if the council doesn't like it, they can make someone else Forge Master. Oh, I'd be a happy man to be working the forge again. Oh, how I miss it! The question you should be asking is, what can't I do with it? I could refine and sharpen the material into a sword, certainly. A simple enough ask once you know the secrets of star metal. Alternatively, there's something I've wanted to make since the last time I had my hands on this stuff. a star metal archivist. Now that sounds like a proper challenge. May Abaddon guide my hand, and this trial be worthy of Magrin's attention.
This ought to be good.
Here it is. A firearm unlike any other. I call it the Moonstrike Arquebus, for it will strike your enemies as... You are most welcome, Max. This material is unlike any other metal. It is superior in nearly every way, and an unmatched challenge to work. I want to see what else I could do with it. Bring me more fragments, and I will forge for you a blade unlike any other. Though with more star metal, I may be able to upgrade the Moonstrike Arquebus a bit more. Thank you. What can I... You're back. What can I do?
Worth and Roth! Or 10!
I need a move.